before the inbound, I was just talking to myself, if I get this shot, it's going in.
This place is bonkers right now.
You just got to manage your emotions of the game.
A thriller here in game one.
Of course it's frustrating. Like, we felt like we were in position to win the game.
The Celtics survive in overtime.
We know we can play with these guys. We know we belong. We'll respond to threat.
We got to match their intensity if we want to win the series. Welcome to the NBA playoffs.
It's time now for the Indiana Pacers and the Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals, presented by AT&T. It certainly was sweet emotion for the Celtics. Not so sure for the Indiana Pacers, but they're ready for game two. Oh, what a gorgeous sunset here in Boston, Massachusetts, and a packed crowd here at the TD Garden. Starting lineups brought to you by Lincoln. And for the Pacers, all 5 starters in double figures. Top 7 did. 3 of the starters had 20-point double-doubles. Meanwhile, for the Boston Celtics, still no Kristaps Porzingis. No update on his return. Al Horford will start once again. All 5 starters scored in double figures in game 1 for the Celtics. Up, Tatum's also down. He wants him to look at it for more than just a common foul.
Watch the bottom of your screen. Ian Turner just takes a little hip check there.
Well, first time out here in game 2. 5 minutes gone by. The Pacers getting a boost from their bench as always with TJ McConnell, Obi Toppin. But Peyton Pritchard with the early answer. Beautiful step back 3. That's where we'll be on Saturday. ABC will have game 3 from Indianapolis of this conference finals. Coverage against NBA Countdown at 8. Tip-off shortly after 8:30 Eastern. Pacers by 3. Endorse this Pacer team that they're different from the one that even started the playoffs. Indiana will hold on, 13 on the shot clock. Joe Mazzulla wants a timeout.
Here's that previous play. Sam Hauser over there in the slot. Perfectly timed slot cut. Drew finds him.
Let's watch Obi Toppin compete, because this was what he was maligned about. His defense and rebounding changed his attitude. He's been absolutely great.
And a challenge from Joe Mazzulla. That will end the first quarter. Pacers shoot 58% from the field. They've got the lead after 1.
Too many turnovers. This building is electric.
It's the NBA playoffs, and it's presented by Google Pixel. JJ.
Well, we know the Pacers want to play fast, but you heard TJ McConnell with Lisa saying how surprised the Celtics at the Celtic speed with which they change end. But Doris, it's really been the offensive rebounding that has stood out.
Missed chipping. Al goes and gets it twice. And then you're going to see a corner crash. You've been talking about this all game, JJ. Opportunistically, that baseline has been effective for the Boston Celtics. Jaylen Brown a putback.
So right now, a 2-point lead for the Celtics. O'Shea Brissett has come into the game. Luke Korn season in playoffs and season in
Well, as they did in game 1, the Celtics attacking the whole of the Indiana Pacers defense, which is the paint. They are feasting right now at the basket.
Boston, some top-tier celebrities watching Game 2, presented by AT&T from the world of music. from the world of Fenway Park and from the world of Super Bowl parades. Team.
We talked at the start of this telecast. Would we start to feel the second best defense in the league have an impact? Playing defense to offense. Everybody's running. Jaylen Brown, not a bad target.
And he's got an advantage every time that Halliburton ends up on him. Jaylen Brown doing it.
And the Pacers cut it to 6 before halftime. Pascal Siakam, the last 10 Indiana points. This is why they acquired him.
But it looks like there's some confusion here between Derek White and Jaylen Brown. They had the foul to give. Siakam with the blow-by. What a flurry to finish the half.
Of course, Jaylen Brown, the hero of game one with the three-pointer, has a couple of three-pointers here in the first half and 24 points in 17 minutes. 2 quarters complete. Game 2 from Boston. Celtics up by 6.
The NBA Eastern Conference Finals, presented by AT&T, are brought to you by Google Pixel, the only phone engineered by Google.
Today here in the Eastern Conference Finals, tonight's first half stats brought to you by Etsy. Pacers once again shooting over 50% from the field, much higher than the Celtics, but Boston with those 10 offensive rebounds. Neither team shooting the threes all that well. And a 6-point game right now, Boston in front. We'll get it.
The Pacers had so many opportunities on the last possession, but downhill driving is Jaylen Brown. He's created for himself. He's creating for his teammates. They've had no answer. He actually gets fouled. How the heck does he complete that pass? That is ridiculous.
These last 2 Jason Tatum buckets finally gets it going a little bit here in the third. Gets to his handle package. Knows he has size over Ben Shepherd. Those are shots that he practices all day long. Here's the other one. Elite footwork to create the separation.
Coming back in the game, a left leg injury. Yeah, Rick Carlisle's going to challenge. We'll get the results right now. It's a 15-point Celtic lead. There's Jaylen Brown. Not just 26 points, had the big three-pointer. Also had the big ball denial, the forced turnover that led to the three-pointer. What does he do for an encore? 37.
So close to getting one on the road. The series can come down to just a couple plays. Certainly those turnovers hurt, but this shot from Jaylen Brown was ridiculous, Doris.
Was. But I think you make a great point, because in addition to the...
I want to clarify one thing. I've not been around NBA players all of my life. Just half my life. And I voted for Jaylen Brown for All-NBA. Put it on record.
Well, here's the play. Has Halliburton out of the game and back in the locker room.
Watch this left leg from Tyrese Halliburton. Right there, you see the grimace. Unable to recover. And shortly thereafter, didn't come back in. And that, as great of a player as him, without a high level of confidence.
Drew Holiday, another good game as well. And Boston dominates down the stretch. Final score, Celtics 126 and the Pacers 110. SportsCenter's coming up next. And of course, we'll see you Saturday on ABC. Game 3 at 8:30 Eastern from Indianapolis. Our producer, Tim Corrigan, director Mike Schwab, our wonderful ESPN crew, Doris, JJ, and Lisa. Mike Breen saying good night from Boston. SportsCenter next on ESPN.